Hey guys, my name is Zane Carpenter and this is my 180 story, which is my personal story about how I was headed one direction of my life and then Jesus changed the direction of my life. Growing up, I was in a strong family, but I always found myself needing to build my own self-worth. And that wasn't a difference whether I was in academics or in athletics. I based who I was and how I felt on these things. While I was growing up, I found that if I did bad on a test or I did bad in a game, it would bother me and it would ruin my whole self-image for a while. That didn't change as I went into high school. In fact, it actually only got worse. In high school, while everyone is trying to find a self-worth, I dug even deeper into my own accomplishments. Whether it be sports and whether it be academics, I needed to be the best so that I could feel like I was doing something right. Without it, I felt like there was no worth in me and that there was nothing for me to strive for. When I went into college, I expected things to be fairly similar. I wanted to be an athlete and I wanted to find my self-worth through that. And I really wanted that image of an athlete and what people believed, or what I believed people would think is cool. So I joined a rugby team and I worked my way up. And no matter how well I did in games or even when I gained a starting position, I would never find the self-worth or the self-value to be worth anything. In fact, I found myself even more sad and more alone in my first beginning of college. Then in May of 2019, feeling broken, I went to a conference and decided to give my life to Jesus. From that day, Jesus radically changed my life. I found myself feeling so much more whole and valued and loved because of him. And I began to trust him. Through his trust, I transferred to a school called UCCS. And from there, I found a community called Crew. Through this community, I have grown and found the love that is in Jesus. They pushed me, and because of him, because of what Jesus has done, I've now found my worth not to be in what I can do, but in what he has already done in my life. Before Christ, I was worthless. Now, I am worthy. My name is Zane Carpenter, and this is my 180 story.